I'm a huge science fiction fan, man. I love Star Trek. But one thing has kind of bothered me thinking about it over the years, okay? In the different TV shows, you've had people always try and steal the ship. Sometimes it's an alien, sometimes it's actually a member of Starfleet, okay? The biggest example of this was probably Search for Spock when Admiral Kirk and the rest of his crew steal the ship, okay? I believe it happened in a Strange New World. Spock steals the ship. Okay. Deep Space Nine, I think, had an episode where Thomas Riker, who's a clone of Will Riker, steals the Defiant. Okay. And they mentioned at the end that he's going to be put in prison in a forced labor camp or something like that. I think the Binars steal the Enterprise D in Next Generation. Okay. So, it happens quite often. It happens quite often. I think some aliens stole took over Voyager. Okay, they took over Voyager a couple of times. But here's my problem, man. Yeah, my biggest problem though is when it's Starfleet personnel doing it. Okay, uh, in Star Trek Voyage Home, Kirk gets demoted at the end of that film. He gets demoted from admiral back to captain because he stole the Enterprise. Okay, but here's the problem, man, with that. Okay, the Enterprise is basically a weapon of mass destruction if you think about it. Okay, that ship is basically capable of destroying all life on a planet. So that ship, the Enterprise, is capable of wiping out entire civilizations. Okay, and we don't have to even talk about the refit in the movies or the more advanced ship, the D in Next Generation, or the Defiant, or any of these more advanced models. We can go back and talk about the original ship in the original show. It was mentioned a few times that that ship had more than enough power to wipe out entire civilizations. Okay. As a matter of fact, there's actually an episode that Kirk actually gives General Order 24. Okay. He basically orders Mr. Scott to wipe out all life on the planet in a set period of time because they've taken Kirk and some other people, some other crewmen hostage. Okay. So these alien beings were actually not extremely primitive. All right, they weren't extremely primitive group of people. They actually had what seemed like some level of advanced technology because the Federation wanted, basically wanted to open up relations with them. Now, in this episode, basically, these people don't fight real wars. They have computer simulated wars. But what happens is, if the computer simulation says a group of people got killed, let's say some people got blown up in a building or two. Those people actually have to go to a basically a center where they kill them. Okay. So what happens is Enterprise enters that orbit and the computer registers that it was destroyed. Okay. And this gentleman here, the leader of this planet, is trying to hold Kirk, Spock, and I haven't watched the episode in a couple of years, but I think it was Kirk, Spock, and someone else. He's holding them hostage saying, "Hey, the Enterprise, all these people from the Enterprise need to come down here and basically get in these machines and get killed." Okay, Kirk gives the order, General Order 24. Okay, so Mr. Scott takes the Enterprise out of their weapons range. He's gonna wipe out the whole planet. So the ship in the original show had the power to destroy an entire planet, all life on that planet. And those beings in that episode weren't their technology was not primitive. I get the idea that the Federation might have had slightly more advanced technology than them, but they were not like an extremely primitive group of beings. Could you imagine if they just actually decided to go destroy a primitive planet? How worse that would be. I think that episode was Taste of Armageddon. But anyway, it goes, man. If you think about that, okay, the Enterprise in the original show had the power to do that, to wipe out countless civilizations. Okay, how much more powerful is the ship in the Search for Spock, which is the refit ship? how much more powerful is the Enterprise D, okay, or the Defiant? So now, man, if you steal a Federation ship and you get caught, that should be an automatic death penalty. Okay, you should die. I mean, I understand they were going to do that with Captain Kirk. Okay, well, of course I get that. Okay, but some like people like the Binars. Oh, well, you're going to be punished, but we'll help you. No, 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 man. We're gonna execute y'all. Okay, but either way it goes, I don't. Either way it goes, I've seen it too many times where somebody in Star Trek they steal a ship that is a weapons of mass destruction, and it's like, oh, okay, we're gonna put you in prison or we're gonna demote you. Um, Star Trek Strange New Worlds, when Spock steals the Enterprise, the guy tells him at the end, well, if you do that again, there better not be again the next time. It's gonna be your commission. No, 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 dude. You stole a Federation ship, bro. You getting executed. Okay, that's how it should go because you could have done anything. You and his crew could have went out there, and went up there and just wiped people out. Okay, wiped out anybody and did whatever you wanted. Okay, it should be a standing order. You steal a Federation ship that whether you Federation personnel or aliens or whatever, if we catch you, you getting executed. That you just dying. That's it. There ain't no questions, no arguments. Um, what episode with the Binars? I don't remember. I haven't watched that in so long. I don't remember how that turned out. But I know they were talking about helping them. But they were talking about helping them. It's like, oh, our people are dying or whatever. And I think at the end they end up helping them. It should have been all right. We're gonna help you guys, but the ones who actually stole it, man, you gotta get executed, bro. You gotta get executed. Somebody gotta die for this. I'm sorry, but you're stealing a weapon of mass destruction. That's like somebody stealing a couple of nuclear missiles, nuclear weapons, and saying, okay, well, we're gonna throw you in prison, or we're gonna, hey, we're gonna demote you. Nah, if you actually stole some nuclear weapons and they caught you, you gotta die, man, because you got something that can destroy all life on the planet. Okay, I know it's science fiction, man, but if you think about it, even that ship in the original Star Trek, the original show was capable of destroying all life on the planet. So if you think about that, nah, man, you still in these powerful vessels, you have to die. Simple as that. Okay, whether you Starfleet personnel, whether you some alien, if we catch you, you die. That's it, man. You have to die. I mean, just my 2 cents. But honestly, yeah, I would love to see an episode of Star Trek on one of the TV shows or movies where they actually got somebody and they stole one of these ships and they caught them and like, nah, you dying. We executing you. Okay. You stole a weapon of mass destruction. You gotta die. Okay. Because honestly, if you think about it, it's kind of funny. You know, they're talking about the Genesis device and the Wrath of Khan, how it could destroy entire planets, but one of these starships can destroy an entire planet. You know what I'm saying? They can destroy. They basically are weapons of mass destruction. Weapons of mass destruction that travel at incredibly fast speeds and are highly maneuverable. So yeah, nah, man. That's the only thing that bothers me when I see these Star Trek show movies and these shows. People are stealing these ships. It's like, nah, man. You ain't getting demoted. You're not getting put in prison. You getting executed.